So we were at a church event, and Pastor Lucinda had been like, hey, we need someone to head the Cinderella project. And no one had really volunteered, and as soon as I heard it, I was like, I raised my hand, I'm like, me!
Yeah.
And before I could actually like sit down and like think about it, I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah. What am I getting myself into?
Now, really quick, we did just have to start a new feed. Our live feed ended, so we started a second one here. So just go back and refresh it and see the new one, and just follow that.
Okay.
So you were one of those volunteers.
I was, well, it's because I was one of those girls. So I think it was either my junior or senior year. I could not afford a prom dress. I could not. And so I went into David's Bridal with maybe like $120, which is like a low-end prom dress, like super low-end plain Jane prom dress. And so I had gone into David's Bridal, I was trying on a dress, and it was way above my budget, and this lady who I have no clue who she is, never met her in my life, goes, you're taking that dress home with you. And I'm like, no, I can't afford it, like it's way above my price range. And she's like, you're not paying for it, and paid for it.
Oh,
how sweet.
Like just this random stranger.
And that one random act of kindness, though, I mean, that's why you volunteered for this, because you knew in some way, shape, or form you wanted to do something to help other teenagers.
Yes.
Be able to have that dream.
It is, and it's just, especially like nowadays, people are so harsh.
Yeah.
And like, you find a dress and it's plain, it's simple, not a lot of beading, not a lot of jewelry, or you go and you don't have your hair done professionally, you don't have your makeup done professionally. Kids can be harsh.
Yeah.
So not only are we giving away dresses, we have makeup artists and hairstylists on board.
We have food for people that are, for after or before or after. So.
Yeah, we have gift certificates that we're giving away to like Doghouse. So them and their parents can go to like Texas Roadhouse, Doghouse, Golden Corral, and Applebee's. Those are the choices.
Love that.
We also have hairstylists and makeup artists who are going to be there to show at the event, which the event is March 10th at Champion Church, by the way.
2 p.m.
And I love it. So you basically are going to have this event where they can go pick out a dress. You're going to have people there that will show them how to do their hair, show them how to do their makeup.
We're going to have games, giveaways, food.
I mean, some of the giveaways that we have, the girls get their hair professionally done
on their prom night.
For actual prom, okay.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
And not only that, but we're going to have photographers who are willing to do their prom pictures for free. And I mean, these photographers, we personally work with one, we model with them. Mm-hmm. This photographer charges $120 an hour. And she's giving us 3 sessions for 3 girls to be able to get their prom photos professionally done, whether it's her and her family, her and her date on her prom night.
That's fantastic.
Well, look, we've talked about how the cost has just skyrocketed for all the elements of it, but the whole promposal concept that's out there anymore, people go overboard with that too, and there can be some serious cost associated with that. I like the ones that, it's still a grand gesture because they were creative about putting the sign together,
right,
or, coming up with a concept that has special meaning to them and the individual that might be their date for that night. But it seems like there's a lot more stress than when we were in high school surrounding prom.
Definitely. And I like I said, I love the idea. I know myself. I have 3 or 4 dresses in my closet that I may have worn for bridesmaids dresses, or even a nice event that you had. You don't have very many events that you get super dressed up for. So those are just in the closet. Is there any specific sizes that you're looking for, or you just
we're going from 00 all the way to 16, 18, 24. Like, we want to make sure that no matter what size, no matter what shape, everyone will be able to get a dress. Like, we went into Goodwill, we're actually going to be spending money out of our own pocket to buy dresses just to make sure we have every single size, shape. Like, just because you're size 24 or size 8 doesn't mean that a strapless A-line is going to look good on you. So we want to make sure that we have
options.
We want to make sure that we have options that fit you, that make you feel beautiful, that make you feel like Cinderella. We want to be your fairy godmothers.
Yeah.
Are you looking for shoes as well?
Yes, we are. Anything for the whole prom night. I mean, anything from jewelry to shoes to dresses, anything that you can give to us, we appreciate.
And we have, what's super awesome is not only do we have makeup artists working with us, we have Sephora working with us. Mm-hmm. Sephora and MAC are actually going to give us little samples to make goodie bags with.
Oh, perfect.
So Sephora is going to give us like little makeups, little makeup samples. And then Mac is actually giving us little face cream samples.
Oh, great.
So it's super awesome. My big thing is that I don't want anyone to feel like they're not good enough or like they don't deserve to go to prom because of whatever financial hardship that their family is going through that they're going through.
That's right. Well, I think it was my junior year, because I don't remember which year. Oh, I think it was the winter formal. We decided at last minute to go, and I didn't have a dress, but my mom worked with a lady she was a seamstress and had a lot of interesting dresses in her closet.
Interesting.
Well, I picked the one that was probably the youngest out of all of them because I would have been 15, 16 at the time. Well, it didn't have the any of the skirt built in, the underlining, so it was just kind of flat. So she started making calls to my aunts. Does anyone have anything that we can put under it? And my one of my aunts, another seamstress, made one, and it wasn't tulle. It was a real scratchy mesh, but it was like 8 colors, and my skirt just pooped out really huge. But I hate pantyhose because I'm allergic to them, so I didn't wear pantyhose, so it just scratched me all night long.
I was going to say, did you have bloody legs by the time you were done?
No, see, those are the memories that we should all have. Now,
But you made it work.
Exactly. There's my experience there. But no, next year I went to the one formal dress shop that we had on Main Street in my hometown and got what I wanted there.
Good for you.
Now, will there be anything for young men at the event?
Um,
Or arrange, not necessarily at the event, but maybe access to suits or vests? Maybe we can work on something
honestly,
like that.
we could probably work on something like that. We haven't actually thought about that. It's actually good.
Well, I have some items I can donate for that.
That'd be awesome, yeah.
See, there we go. We're going to start the other side. and get
They
that ball
take a
rolling.
little less primping, but I mean, why not? If you have, if you have
Right.
them, might as well just bring them in.
You know what? Yeah. If we can get any donations for like tuxes or even like vests,
Oh, yeah.
shirts,
suit shirts.
Vests, bow ties, standard. We could even do there's zip-on ties. There's all kinds
Right.
of different
Yeah.
ties.
And I
but-
know some guys, they do the fancy shirts and the bow ties,
Yeah.
and they do jeans
Well, like,
sometimes. so
well, guys, like, do you even really need like a tux? Like
Yeah.
at my prom, the guys like personally, maybe it's just me, but like the guys at my prom, and this was like maybe 5 years ago. It makes me feel so old.
It makes her feel old.
It feels like yesterday, but it was no. But the guys at my prom, like 5 years ago, they wore like just button-up shirts with a nice tie. Like you don't even need to like get a tux anymore. Like
Yeah.
even just a nice shirt.
It's whatever. It's easier. It's an easier workaround for the guys.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier for
it's always easier for
But,
them.
but if you know of anyone that might be in a situation where it's prohibiting them from going, let us know. Reach out to Tracy and Skylar and let them know.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can help.
We can do the Cinderella and the Prince Charming project.
There you
there we
go.
You're welcome for that idea. All right. Again, if anyone is able to donate, or that you have some other way, maybe you're with another eating establishment, or you have a limo company, you'd like to find some way to get involved.
All donations
Yes.
welcome.
Yes.
Yes.
Please.
You
We
can-
even, we still need volunteers too to help with
Yes.
this event.
This is the March 10th event, right?
March
Yes.
10th at 2 p.m. at Champion
Well,
Church.
this is all happening on March 10th. So March 10th, pretty much what we're having is, so the girls are going to check in, and the girls are going to check in, and pretty much what's going to happen is, we're going to separate the girls into groups, and so when one group goes back to try on dresses and pick their dresses, we're going to have games. So, like, we're going to have one of the games, just to kind of give a sneak peek, one of the games is you're going to make your own gown out of toilet paper.
Oh my
And I'm not talking about regular toilet paper. No, we ordered colored toilet paper. So we're gonna have pink. We're gonna have like a green sparkly toilet paper. We're gonna have blue toilet paper. Like, and with that, you can win a hairstylist, a makeup artist, Texas Roadhouse gift certificate, like a Sephora makeover,
Jewelry sets.
Yeah, I bought.
Awesome.
I bought 3 jewelry sets. So, like you can win all that just
Okay.
for playing a game.
Very
So.
good. Well, if you're, again, you can find them at the Cinderella Project of Yuma on Facebook, or you can give Tracy a call at 910-916-3385, or Skylar at 928-246-5847. And I will go ahead and I'll share a link to that later and include the phone numbers too in case anyone is interested in getting involved.
Yes.
We want to thank you ladies so much for coming in today. This is such a worthwhile project. Proud of you
is.
guys
Thank you.
for volunteering
Thank
and
you.
taking it on this year. All right, it's time for our Lotus Day Spa and Salon selfie with the ladies out in the courtyard. We will be back with Rick from YPG talking about their 75th anniversary this Friday here on Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com. The show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. They have 30 years of experience and knowledge to benefit you. They have 2 locations to serve you in Yuma and out in the foothills. Call to schedule your appointment today, 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports is your home for Federal Premium Ammunition. They have a full line of all types of ammo at Sprague's on 32nd Street next to Lowe's or Sprague's.com.
And Quick Refrigeration. Don't forget, tomorrow is Free Filter Friday.
Woo!
Keep those filters changed and your unit will operate so much better. Just stop by their location at 190 West 10th Street. Take in your old dirty filter and they will give you a brand new 1-inch standard air filter for free. That's Quick Refrigeration.
And Advocate Pest and Wildlife Services offers wildlife control like feral cat trapping, snake and skunk relocation, and Jennifer's favorite,
Pigeons.
pigeon extraction. You can give them a call at 928-343-9149. Message them on Facebook or Instagram.
We'll be back after the break here on Today in Yuma.
Come on, lady.
Well, thank you very much, ladies.
Yes, thank you.
Alrighty.
Alright, we're going to paste that wall. That way we don't shatter
Right
out
here.
Teresa has a long arm, so she's our selfie woman. Alright, here we go.
Smile.
Yeah. Very cool. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it. We'll see you later. All right. You guys take care. All right. All right. I wonder if he got stuck in traffic. Or if he's nice.
I've been inside, so to me it feels like it's cold outside. I know it's not. I know it's not, but I've been in here all morning.
It's a little brisk, but it's nice.
My back is better today, so it was horrible yesterday.
You must have just like tweaked something.
I don't know how, but just standing up.
I talked to Tom from Red Cross yesterday, and we need to get him in soon. I told him I'd check the calendar and see what I have available. But they do installation of free smoke alarms.
Oh, really?
I think he said they did like 400 last year. And they
Wow.
have 10-year warranties on them. So I said, we'll talk about it, and I have the phone number. Cool.
That is cool.
Good morning, James and Don, all the way out in Fresno.
My cousins?
Yeah, if they're your cousins.
Yes. It's probably Dawn. Good morning, cousin. How's that baby boy? Dawn's the one that has the twin girls.
Yeah. Oh. And then the baby boy.
And then the baby boy.
All right.
I love it. Are you ready?
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We want to thank Tracy and Skylar for stopping by from the Cinderella Project of Yuma. I think it's a great idea.
I know, and I need to get some dresses out of my closet, so I'll have to go pull some. I do have a couple that I will not be using again, so I'm glad that I'll be able to donate some or somebody else will get some use out of it.
You know what's cool is some of the people might have some and think, well, I graduated 10 years ago or 20 years ago. They're older. You know what? they might fall under that Velma vintage, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And some of the stuff too, they can always dress it up. So like they said, some might not want something that's too plain. There's ways you can embellish and make something your own.
Yeah, and those styles are coming back. So what we think may not be hip or cool, they probably do. So
I did prom pictures a couple years ago for this awesome couple. They were so cute. And they were super excited because they got all of their stuff at a thrift store.
Yeah.
And he brought a briefcase, and inside the briefcase was a Diet Coke that he presented to her instead of flowers. That was her thing. And then they
that would be your kind of proposal, right?
I think so. And then they both had one of her friends came and they had superhero theme for their formal attire with the cape and everything. So I like when they think outside the box too.
Yeah, definitely.
It's fun. Now, it is February 1st, like we mentioned. That means that there is the second public meeting open house that's taking place tonight for the San Luis One Port of Entry. Mm-hmm. This will be the final presentation meeting. They had the introductory one held on Tuesday, but that will be at San Luis City Hall tonight at 1090 East Union Street. This one will be from 6 to 8 p.m., so it's a little bit shorter. Yeah. And if you're interested in following up with the first meeting on Tuesday, definitely show up tonight and see what they were able to ascertain from that meeting.
I think it's great that they're doing this meeting because that is a big need. They're looking at basically doubling the size of the port in San Luis.
Is it from 8 to 16 lanes?
Yeah, 8 to 16 lanes, and that's phenomenal. I mean, I know a lot of people that use that frequently, whether it's to go visit family or to come across to work, back and forth, things like that. And sometimes those lines can be just, waiting hours to get across. So that's definitely something that is going to benefit all of us by opening that up a little bit and expanding it and giving them a little bit more options on how to get through there in a little quicker manner. I know that usually I see those wait times anywhere from an hour to 2 hours. So, and that's when you're trying to get to work. That's
it's a whooping. I could not imagine making that commute each day.
Definitely.
But there's a lot of people to do it. All right, tomorrow, FTS Automotive, our wonderful Facebook Live sponsor, they do a benefit lunch on Fridays. And tomorrow, they will be serving a pot roast lunch from 11 to 1. Now, they only do 50 meals, so you need to get in on it quick. And this one is by whatever donation you would like to make. But again, all of the proceeds go to Crossroads Mission and their program. So that's at FTS Automotive at 1845 South Arizona Avenue tomorrow. And Barbara Rochester passed on this information. They have a few items that, they need things all the time down at the Mission. But the family shelter right now, they're running short on twin sheets. And they can be good use condition or new if you have new sheets available or you'd like to go purchase them. They also need pillows, and right now they have about 42 children living down at the Mission. So they do on an average day they do about 50 loads of laundry. And for my house, that's months worth.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, there's just 3 of us, but you figure that there's just 42 children. There's so many more adults, and they go through so much detergent every single day. So if you can drop that off, just swing it by 944 South Arizona Avenue. That is the location of the Mission. And there's an event coming up on February 10th that will be at Britain's, and they're going to be raising money for the new men's shelter, which will be located over behind Green Trees, which is across the street from where Crossroads is located now.
And that too is much needed.
Yes.
If anybody's been down to Crossroads Mission, you'll see that, which I'm glad that, they have the family area and things, but the men's shelter has always just kind of been, it's probably the first building I think that was there.
I think
so
it is.
And they're definitely due for an upgrade.
It's older now, but they will be having the dinner fundraiser for that new location on February 10th. That is from 4 to 9 p.m. It will be at Britton Farm, located at 4330 Riverside Drive. And it's a steak dinner, ribeye, risotto rice, vegetables, tortilla soup, a wedge salad, bread, and creme brulee for dessert. It's just $25. That's a good deal for all of that food, and which will be prepared by the volunteers. They're going to have a live auction, giveaways, and music provided by Oscar Chavez and family.
Sounds fantastic.
If anyone has any questions or you'd like to get tickets, you can give Rosalie Mercado a call at 257-5345. Again, that's coming up a week from Saturday.
And you know what? We spoke about it earlier, but I do have the details for the benefit that they're doing tomorrow. The Dune Seeker has put together a benefit for Victoria Harris and family. It's going to be down at the Ailment tomorrow night starting at 8 o'clock. there is going to be some great performances by, I believe, all of these are local monsters, and I love that they're donating their time to help one of our fellow humans. The Crooktoe Classics, Dune Sea Crew, Raj Jaj, Johnny Cush, Through Blood and Vengeance. I saw Mark on here, so good morning, Mark, and Ayo Murda. So all of these bands will be performing tomorrow at the Elm. It's starting at 8. There is a $5 cover, and $5 raffle tickets will be there available as well. And I know that they have lots and lots of giveaways that they were able to gather from the community, and all of the money raised will go to Victoria and her family. Like we said, I haven't seen an update yet. I'm going to go look here after the show. But she's going to need help, and she's always been there to help where she can, so we want to do the same for her.
That's right. We did a giveaway earlier for some JC Silver Spur Rodeo tickets, and the winners for that were Charles, Crystal, and Buddy.
Well, congratulations. You're going to the rodeo.
Yes, and definitely stay tuned because we do have more giveaways.
Yes, we do.
Now, we are going to open up the text line right now because we have a chance for you to win a $50 gift certificate from Lotus Day Spa and Salon, our selfie sponsor.
Our selfie sponsor. And you know what? That text line is probably on fire right now.
It is indeed on fire. All right, go ahead and text the keyword Lotus, Lotus. Here, I'll show it to Anita again. That way people can see the keyword down here by my finger. LOTUS to 928-343-0993. Remember, do not use any emojis, smiley faces, or signatures. Some people like to add extra characters. It has to be just that keyword Lotus, or you will not get the bounce back that lets you know you have successfully entered. We will pick that winner at noon today.
Sounds good.
For complete rules, visit monstermediayuma.com. You do have to be at least 18 to win.
Sounds good.
Time for a break.
Sounds good.
All right, we'll be back with Today in Yuma here on Z93 Outlaw Country, monstermediayuma.com after the break. I think I got an email in reference to Janice. And I did. Yep, that's who it is. Oh, you were out there, you didn't hear it. That's when Janice was on the phone. Here, you don't bend over. Your phone's going to fall out.
Do we have enough cards?
I can't tell because you can't see when you're on.
When you're
If
running?
you slide it down.
I just dropped it.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know what happened over there.
I just dropped it.
Jennifer forgot to charge the show phone yesterday.
So
I've been holding this and I just
Anita's corded today.
doing the best I can.
I can't believe how much stuff is going on this week.
I know. Trust me, my mind is going.
Oh, and you're doing an event too, huh? Oh my goodness.
The Bernardo days.
Yes. I think next year I'm going to ask. The sound is really scratchy. Thank you, Leslie. I may have hit the
Bump the
microphone. Let me see if that.
Leslie, let us know if that's better, okay? Still scratchy.
Okay.
Do we have the microphone?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's right there. Maybe it's because the door's open too.
Oh,
Getting a little road noise. Static.
static. Okay, I unplugged and plugged the microphone back in. Is that any better?
She unplugged it and plugged it back in. I'm talking to the microphone.
I know,
think
you
I still have a headache. Janice does think it's the traffic noise behind us.
Okay, I'm going to close the door.
All right. The door has been closed.
Let's see if that helps, because I think it is picking up the sentient sounds.
Sentient. Word of the day,
I was going to
Teresa.
say, there we go with those
It's a
words.
real
again.
word.
I think I used it appropriately.
Huh?
So I think
I
I used
wouldn't
it
know, so
appropriately.
yes, you did.
You did.
To me.
But there's times we could totally mess with her and make words up.
No, don't do that because then I won't trust you. Because
She says something's wrong. It might just be the feed.
It might, yeah. It's been, the connection has not been
Strong.
fantastic or anything like that. So.
Our deepest apologies. If you're in town,
Turn
you
on the
can-
radio.
Yeah, turn on the radio. You just won't hear the. But that was our last break before the show
Yeah.
ends.
All right, we ready?
Yep. Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are here live on Z93 Outlaw Country Monster Media Yuma.com. Now, we have been talking throughout the week about obviously the fire that happened on Monday that displaced several different families. Now, we want to share a little bit of information. Tom yesterday from Red Cross right here in Yuma, and he said they install smoke alarms for free. So if you do not have one in your home, and you really should, even if you have a rental property, you live in an apartment, you should have a smoke alarm or two located throughout your house, depending on the square footage. And they will come and install them, and I think he said it's a 10-year battery. So give them a call at 248-8220, and they will try and coordinate it with you and figure out what needs to happen to get them installed. I think Tom said they installed over 400 last year.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was quite a few, but we can't emphasize enough the importance of having smoke detectors. We talked about carbon monoxide detectors
definitely.
with Jimmy from Quick Refrigeration last week, but it's one of those things. Some people say, well, they're not expensive.
No.
They're not. The installation is fairly simple, and if someone's willing to come do it for you for free, it's worth it to keep you and your family safe.
You know, I think a lot of people, when they think Red Cross, they think of it more on a national level. Red Cross comes in when there have, national disasters and things like that. But you don't realize what they do here locally. I mean, they had a place for all of these residents that were displaced from this fire. They had a place ready to go and ready for people to come in. Right across the street, really.
I think it was at Gila Vista.
Yeah, it was at Gila
in the gym or
Vista.
cafeteria. They had a little station for them.
And they had somewhere to go, and we forget that we have that resource right here available to us here
And
in the community.
this is kind of the just chaos of the situation that was taking place. The one family that we first knew about that we were helping yesterday was trying to extend a handout to one of the other families impacted.
I think that in itself is fantastic.
It is.
too.
And she reached out and she said, do you remember? She goes, because my friend's the one with the 1 month old baby, she goes, you held my baby so I could run back in because she had another child.
Aw.
And the other mom, she goes, I don't even remember holding your baby. She said, you put him in your jacket to keep him warm.
Oh my gosh.
But just that, when you're trying to make sure your own family's accounted for, but also help out another individual in need, there was a lot of that taking place. I talked to another friend yesterday who lives over there, and he said, how about that fire? He got up, he was going to go to the gym really early, and he was kind of between wake and sleep, still a little bit fuzzy. He said, we don't have curtains in our bedroom because we like to look out, and enjoy nature.
Yeah.
And he said he saw just like this orange glow and was thinking, oh, that's a beautiful sunrise. And then it clicked. Sunrise is not coming up at this time of morning, and it's usually not like that.
Yeah.
And then just this morning I talked to another guy, also lived in that area. He said, I hate to put it this way. He goes, but just the color. He said, I've never seen anything that beautiful.
Yeah.
Just the intense orange of everything. And so we're so very, very fortunate that they were able to get those people out. We had a couple firefighters that did sustain injuries.
Yeah.
Woman's transported, but again, they are looking for 2 suspects that they do believe to have caused the fire at these heights.
They had a plastic gas can. I mean, it was definitely intentional, and it is. Fire can have that mesmerizing look to it. Even though the damage that it's causing. That I know we saw some video and some pictures of the building when it was fully engulfed, and we're thinking, oh my gosh, this building. But then you don't realize there's homes like literally, 50 feet across the little alleyway there that are in danger. And it was an intense fire. I went down there afterwards to get some pictures, and some of the signage on the fences from the different builders and electrical companies and things had like bubbled through the fence. And literally there was nothing left of that. Thankfully, it was just the 12 units, like I said, because I was worried, oh my goodness, did this
The whole thing.
Because it's 2 blocks long.
And yes, I mean, 12 is still a lot, but it could have been worse. I know there's 12 people now that plans are going to change for them because they've already been on a waiting list through, I believe, the Housing Authority to have been selected for that particular unit, and now something else will have to be done.
Yes.
Hopefully they can find alternate housing for them. But from what I understand, the vouchers that they've been provided were only for about 3 days at a hotel for the people that did live in the area that were already displaced. So if anyone has any creative ideas, please reach out and let us know.
Yes, definitely. And again, if you have any donations, you can always drop them by here at the station. Usually there's here somebody's here until about 4:30. And if like the person that had donations but doesn't have a ride, just give us a call here at the station after the show, and we'll do what we can to arrange somebody to go pick those up.
Anita, thank you so much. She went down and picked something up from one of our listeners/viewers yesterday who was not able to get down here. But again, every small donation, regardless, small, large, everything will help out those that do need it.
Yes.
Now, we've been talking, and we were going to have Rick on from YPG. I hope he didn't get stuck in traffic, but their big 75th anniversary is this Saturday. There are so many great things taking place out there. Starts at 10 a.m. Will end about 6:30 p.m., a little bit later, and the fireworks display will cap off that evening.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of great entertainment. We have Roger Klein and the Peacemakers, Downtime, the Manhattan Dolls, and Whitecat will also be providing some transit opportunities to get out there. I talked to someone yesterday. He said, are you going to that? And I said, I'm going to try. I do have a wedding, though.
Yeah.
And he said, it's too far. No, it's not too far.
It's not.
There's different opportunities with Whitecat, and they have a few different stops that they will be heading out from. One is the Foothills Library, and the other is the
bus stop right there next to there's a bus stop there, and you know what, that's probably the easiest way, because you got to think, parking is probably limited, and that's why they asked that you don't bring there's no RV parking and things, but there's probably going to be a little bit of a line once to get everybody parked and ready to go. This is going to be a big celebration for our Yuma community, so if you can take advantage of the Whitecap, why not?
And some people don't know, but the Army has been a vital part of Yuma history since 1850.
Wow.
And then when the Army built a fort overlooking the Colorado River, that's when it happened. YPG's beginning started around World War II, and the proving ground has proven more and more valuable since then. And today, YPG makes up 20% of Yuma County. Did you know that it was that large?
No, I didn't.
Yes,
I did not.
It covers such a large area. And YPG does a lot of things outside of their location out there, too. They do presentations at the Yuma County Library. Sarah is always talking about, especially Bill Heidner. He does so many great things. And Chuck Woolenjohn, too. They go to the various branches and talk about different things. They just had one January 25th. And YPG is Yuma County's #1 single employer of civilians. Wow. I think that's phenomenal. About 2,300 folks work at YPG each and every day, and they're all local residents, and the vast majority of those are indeed civilians. And nearly $200 million salary dollars are spent throughout the year. That's a big impact to our community.
Oh my goodness.
So get on out and enjoy this event. Again, we have so many taking place over the course of the weekend, primarily on Saturday, but Friday we also have the Helping Hands Mega Yard Sale.
Yeah.
That will be out off Foothills Boulevard.
Yes.
Friday
that
and
sounds like
Saturday.
Fun.
I know. Get out there, find you a nice outfit to wear to one of the other events taking place, or grab some new shoes, a new hat, or a tennis racket. I don't know why you need that.
Whatever you may need, I'm sure they have it out there with how many different
over 1,250 tables.
Oh my goodness, you're bound to find something.
If you don't, then you're just too picky. I would find something, and if I would find something, because I always do.
And then we also have the Summerton Pet Palooza coming up.
I can't wait to see all of the wonderful little pets in their costumes.
I know, I'm waiting for the pet costumes too. And you didn't enter Rodimus. I'm kind of sad.
You know what? Cats are a little different for these type of community events.
But you have a stroller.
I do. I was watching Big Bang Theory. A rerun came on last night, and Raj has his little I think she's a Yorkie.
Yeah.
And I did a double take. I go, that's a smaller version of my cat stroller. And I think my cat's bigger than that Yorkie.
Oh my goodness. I haven't seen that cat stroller in a while.
Well, I was waiting for nice weather, but then it was too chilly. So I think I might have to take it out tonight.
Can you Facebook Live that, please?
If I have service, I will.
Good experience.
But I would have to have someone else Facebook Live me because I don't think they will let me Facebook Live them pushing the stroller.
Probably not. Probably not.
Good morning, Lorena and Annabelle, Jennifer, all of those watching us on Facebook Live. Again, we had to start a second feed, so if you just lost us, go back, you can find it. I also shared that on the station page.
I know that some of our viewers are letting us know that the sound something's up with the sound. You know what? It's just a wonky day for technology right now, so we'll just...
It's the full moon.
You know what? Maybe it was. Who knows? But you know what? We appreciate you guys sticking through it, and as always, we appreciate you hanging out with us every day.
That's right. We are here weekdays between 9 and 10 a.m. But in the event you do miss the show, you can either go back to my page, the station page, or monstermediayuma.com. Click on the Today in Yuma tab. You can find the entire current day show. We usually keep it there for 24 hours, except on Fridays. We keep that show around a little longer.
Fridays are fun around here.
And if you are not a Facebook person, then we also have the opportunity for you to watch a good majority of our shows on our YouTube channel. That's Monster Media Yuma. We do try and have them posted by at least noon, and you'll find those all on there. You can go watch old shows too.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you so much for tuning in for Today in Yuma today on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com. Up next on Z93, it's the Bob and Sherry Show. You might have a little Todd and Max in there too. Jim Zoki, if you like some sports. And on Outlaw Country, we'll kick off the top of the hour with AP News. Then it's your favorite classic country music. KCYK Yuma and KLJZ Yuma. Good morning, everyone. Goodbye.
Good morning, goodbye. Good morning, goodbye.
I'll go charge that phone sign.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Happy Friday, Junior.